Yo guys, what is happening? It is your boy Nick from Run the Foot Market. Guys, really cool video for you guys today. I'm going to be doing team of the group stage predictions. Basically, they do a squad of 23 players combined between the Champions League and the Europa League every year in the first week or so of December. It's a great promo on Foot. We get new special cards. But it's always really tough deciding who's going to get in, as we only can put in 23. I just want to let everybody know that I have just done about an hour and a half of research. I've been using WhoScored.com, a lot of different websites. I've been looking at other predictions, but I haven't loved any. And I just want to tell you that, guys, I'm very confident in this prediction, like thinking that I will at least get 70-75% of the prediction right. I've done my homework. I have statistics, match ratings, everything for you guys. I'm not just BSing this and kind of trying to get up a video to get up a video. I've worked really hard in this video. I've gone through, looked at all the players, looked at all the results of teams and everything. I didn't want to just have, you know, kind of like go on this video. I wanted to go all the way. I want to provide you guys with exactly who I think will get in team of the group stage. And I'm telling you right now, I don't want you guys to be upset if your favorite player is not in there, and if you think, and if you're going to put in the comments that I'm an idiot because this player is not in there and I'm not respecting that team. I've done my best. I'm not trying to put any bias into this video. I'm trying to help you guys out. First thing that I want to talk about before I even get into the video is that I do not have Salah in this prediction. Firmino will get in over Salah. The Liverpool will probably only get one player. And the reason why I don't think it's Salah, and I would think it's Salah if this were to not happen. Salah scored 2 goals in the Prem this week, which means he's going to get in Team of the Week 12. He will get an inform next Wednesday. Then on Friday, his Player of the Month will most likely be coming out, and if it doesn't, it will be the Friday after. I just can't see him getting 3 special cards in the span of 10 days. I don't know. I could be totally wrong, and that's the player that I'm really not sure about in this team. I really wasn't sure about Salah. I just want to let you guys know that he's not in here, but he has killed it in the Champions League. I don't think there's anything wrong with him. This is here to help you guys investing-wise and just kind of understand who I think is going to get in and why. Our first player is going to be Willian Jose. He has 4 goals, 4 goals in 4 games. He's been really good this year. Honestly, he's playing in the Europa League, but has been super solid playing for Real Sociedad, and 4 goals in 4 appearances for me needs to get him in. I think that there has to be at least 4 or 5 players from the Europa League in this prediction, so that's what I've done. I have put them in here. I can't just all put Champions League players, so I do have Willian Jose in my prediction as the first player in there. Next, I have Joshua Kimmich from Bayern Munich. You have to put a Bayern player in here, and I think Kimmich was the best player from Bayern that I was really going to put in there. He has 2 goals and 2 assists in 4 appearances. I think he's going to get in. I really do think he's going to get in. So let's keep moving on, guys. I don't want to hold you guys here forever. I know these videos can drag on. My next player that I have in predictions is Raheem Sterling, guys. Sterling has 4 goals in 3 appearances, and that's crazy for me. And Man City's on one in the Champions League. I really think he's going to get in. Next, we do have, and I don't know how to pronounce his first name. I think it's just Jose. That's not him. We have, is it Jose? Sergio Canelles. That's who it is. This guy is going off. He's playing in the Europa League. Again, he's playing for Real Sociedad, but they're killing it. He has 5 assists in 5 appearances, which is freaking crazy. So I do have him in. Now, this one I'm not sure about, but I think he has a shot to get in, especially as he has a Path to Glory card. I think he has done enough to get in. Is Alejandro Gomez. He has 2 goals and 2 assists in 4 appearances. That's pretty good. He's playing in the Europa League, so we're getting some of the Europa League players in there. Don't you guys worry. Next up, we do have our first goalie of the squad, and I have it as Ter Stegen. He has 4 shutouts in 5 appearances in the Champions League. He's been holding it down back there for Barca. I think he's going to get in. I think Barca has to have a player there in Ter Stegen, and I do expect him to be into the team of the group stage team. Next, we have El Shaarawy. I did not say that right. Playing for Roma. 2 goals and 1 assist in 3 appearances, but in 1 game he only played 2 minutes, so you can basically count it as 2 appearances. 2 goals and 1 assist is good enough for me. It fills the slots of the Europa League players because the EA chooses this team. They will be putting Europa League players in it, and I think it'd be a good card to have, especially as he's a Path to Glory card. I do believe he's going to get in. Next up, we have arguably one of the most deserved players into this team, which is Kurzawa. Guys, he has 3 goals, 2 assists in 5 appearances as a left back with an average rating of 7.9 through those 5 games. Unbelievable. I mean, he's got to get in. PSG is on an absolute roll. They will have a bunch of players in this team. Don't you guys worry. Next up, we do have Roberto Firmino. Dude, the guy's been unbelievable. He's got to get in here for me. If he doesn't get in, I'm going to be very surprised. 5 goals, 2 assists in 5 appearances. It does it for me. Next up, we do have another Europa League player, and that is Mr. Ben Yedder, probably one of the best players in Europa League this year. He has 6 goals in 5 appearances for Sevilla. Dude, he's going off. He's literally going off. He's playing so well, so he's got to be in for me. Next up, you're going to be like, why is he on the bench? But we do have Harry Kane. Guys, he is going off. He has 6 goals and 2 assists in 5 games. Are you kidding me? 6 goals, 2 assists in 5 games. No bias though, guys. I'm telling you guys, I don't have a bias. I do have 3 Tottenham players in here, but I want to explain that the third one is a big variable for me, and I want to say that Salah could get in over the third one. It just depends on EA. If they want to put all these Salah versions in a span of 3 days, they might do it. I don't know. But let's get on with the video. We do have Ederson, and he's going to be actually, he's going to be over here in goal. I did skip one player, but I think Ederson's going to get in. Ederson has 3 shutouts in 5 games and has an average match rating of 7.2. I think it's good enough. Like, I think he's going to get in. I think Man City's played well, and I think he's arguably been one of the better keepers in Champions League. So I think he will finally get an upgrade. And I did skip somebody on the bench, but we do have Mr. Rigoni. Mr. Rigoni has 6 goals in 4 appearances. What are we saying? Unbelievable. He's got to get in for me. And then next up, guys, we move more into the starting 11 as we already have Ederson there. At left center back, I do have someone that I think is totally going to get in, and it is Marquinhos. He does have a Path to Glory card, which we do have in the club. He has 1 assist in 5 appearances, but he has an average match rating of 7.6, and he has 4 shutouts in 5 games. 4 shutouts in 5 games, average match rating of 7.6, playing on PSG. It's unbelievable. I think he has to get in for me. All right, guys, so moving on in the squad. At center back as well with Marquinhos is going to be Davinson Sanchez. I think he's going to get in. He's been good enough for me. And I think Spurs, with the results they've had in their group, I think Spurs deserve at least 2 players in here, if not 3. I think Davinson Sanchez is going to get himself in here. We'll see if he does. He does have an OTW card, which is interesting. I'm not sure if he's going to get in. He's kind of one of my on-the-border players. But I think if you see him in there, you shouldn't be surprised. He could definitely get in. Spurs playing well enough, beat some really good teams, beat Real Madrid, beat Dortmund, beat some really good teams in the group stage, did a lot of good work there, and I think he could get in. Moving on to right center back, we do have somebody that you guys are probably wondering why I put as the 3rd center back, not the 1st, or 2nd, but John Stones is totally going to get in for me. He's a no-brainer. He's a lock. 3 goals in 4 appearances for Man City with an average match rating of 8.2. What are we saying? Unbelievable for John Stones. He's definitely getting in for me. Definitely good enough. Let's go to left mid really quick. And who do I have at left mid? I have Hazard. I think Hazard's going to get in. And I think a lot of people are like, nah, he's not going to get in. He's not going to get in. But didn't really look at the statistics. Hazard has 3 goals and 2 assists in 4 appearances with an average match rating of 8.9. I think it's totally good enough. He's got to get in for me. And I can totally see him in this team. At center defensive mid, in this formation that we're using as a 3-5-2, I do have Casemiro. I think Casemiro's got to get in. Like, he's pretty close to a lock for me. He's been playing so well. He's got a 7.8 average match rating in 4 appearances, and he's just holding it down for Real Madrid. I think he's going to get in. And then moving more, we have De Bruyne. I have De Bruyne in there as well. I think De Bruyne with 1 goal and 3 assists in 5 appearances with an average match rating of 7.92 is good enough for me. And everybody knows that De Bruyne has just been absolutely insane. A masterclass to watch this year. He's going to get in for me. No-brainer in my mind. Definitely going to get in there. And then at right mid, we do have somebody that I think a lot of the French guys watching this video will be very happy to see in here. We have Nabil Fekir. I think he's going to get in. He's been one of the best midfielders in Europe, in France this year especially. He's got 2 goals in 5 appearances with an average match rating of 7.8, which is really good. And I think Lyon's going to probably end up... Do we have another Lyon player in here? We don't. So Lyon has to have a player in here. I originally had OTW Traore, but you know what? I think just Fekir has deserved it a little bit more. I'm going to put him in there over Traore. Lyon's going to get 1 player in here, so if it's not him, it's probably going to be Traore. And then moving on to the final 3, the formation is actually a little bit messed up. We had a 3-4-3, I believe. So let's fix that, and boom, we do. At left wing, we have, in my opinion, just... He's been so good this year. You guys already know. 6 goals, 3 assists, average match rating of 9.64. I mean, like, he's been perfect. He's been so good. It's been crazy. Neymar is totally getting into this prediction for me. If he doesn't, it'd be crazy. And I think his once to watch card is going to go all the way up. I think it could go to 2.1, 2.2. So make sure you guys keep an eye on that and get it before it gets too late. At striker, we do have Cristiano Ronaldo, and I do think he's going to get a striker card, which is absolutely amazing. He has 8 goals and 1 assist in 5 games. 8 goals, like what is that? He's definitely going to get a striker card. This team in the group stage is going to be absolutely amazing. And then at right wing, we have Mr. Mbappe. I think Mbappe is going to get in there. 3 goals, 3 assists in 5 appearances with an average match rating of 8.26. I think Mbappe is totally qualified enough to get in there. So we end up with, let's look at the numbers from the teams to see how this really makes sense. We have 1, 2, we have 3. We have 3 players from We have 4 players from PSG, which I think is totally appropriate. I think PSG's been absolutely amazing. I think 4 is very fitting for PSG. We have Davinson Sanchez and Kane from Spurs. I think Spurs might get 2 or 3. If they do get a 3rd, they will throw Eriksen in here. I don't know who they're going to put him in here for. We only have 1 player from Liverpool, so Salah could still get in here. And then looking at it else, like I think we have 2 players from Real Sociedad who's been just killing it in the Europa League. So I think that's deserved. And then we're pretty spread out other than that. We do have actually 4 players from Man City. So we might have 1 or 2... You know, we might have too many players from Man City, but I think Man City's been killing it just as well as PSG in the Champions League, and then 2 players from Real Madrid. I think it's very well balanced, and in my opinion, guys, I've been going through statistics all night, trying to figure out who I think is going to get in. 23 players is tight. I think at the end of the day, we will review this towards team of the group stage time, but I think we're going to get at least 16, 17, 18 out of 23 right. You know, I've done my homework with this, guys. I haven't BS'd this. I haven't looked at really any other predictions in terms of, like, taking players from it. I've just completely, from scratch, done my own, done everybody I think that has played well enough. Teams, I've tried to balance it. If you guys do enjoy this video, make sure you guys drop a like. I want to do more of these videos because I think it's good variety for the channel, but I also think it helps a lot of you guys. In terms of if you have a, you know, a ones to watch card in this team, maybe you can have some more confidence now. If you don't already, maybe you guys go pick it up. Some guys still low, like Davinson Sanchez, stuff like that. Some guys are still low to be picked up. I think there's going to be a good amount of Path to Glory and ones to watch players. So if you guys did enjoy, smash the like, subscribe if you guys are new, leave a comment down below, and I appreciate you guys all watching. Peace!